Once again, welcome back. My name is Charles from Charles King Property Preservation. Today, we're going to shoot a video on repairing a roof. So we got a roof repair we got to do, two small areas. Right now, we're in a hardware store. By the colors of it, you might know where we are. We're in Lowe's. That's the closest hardware store to where we're at. What we're going to do right now is what does that mean? Nails, roofing nails. I'm short on roofing nails, so we're gonna go pick up some roofing nails. I need a new hammer. You know, we're gonna get one of them old school fat granddaddy hammers. Granddaddy hammer. I don't think nobody has that granddaddy hammer. I'm gonna look into that. Before you see this video, I would already have copywritten the name and try to lock that in. The granddaddy hammer. You see that? You know who it is. It's me, granddaddy hammer. And I'm gonna pick up one of those. Catch up with y'all. Alright, we're making our decision on our hammer. Of course, they don't have a granddaddy hammer, which is going to be my brand, which I'm hoping to be my brand. What I'm going to do is, we're going to choose, I'm going to go with this 20 ounce cobalt. Yeah, we're going to use this. This should get the job done. It's not a granddaddy hammer. You know, that old hammer your granddaddy had in the garage is all old. It got one nail sticking on the top of it, but it's still working. It's heavy. You gotta, it's like 50 pounds. That's what I'm talking about. But this right here, this is gonna work. Let's go. Okay, we're here. What I want to do is I want to show you all the ceiling from the inside and what's damaged before I take you on the roof and show you what we're going to be removing up there. Come this way. Alright, now we're in here. As you can see, we got drywall on the floor. It's molded, wet from the ceiling of this bathroom. I'm gonna step in here and show you and try to avoid these spider webs. Let's take the spider webs on me. You can see right here, the ceiling is falling in here, and I don't want to touch it because it might go on top of my head. But as you can see, this is wet, molded. Of course, it's getting wet from the roof in the area, which I'll show you all. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go up there. We're gonna tear all that out. We're gonna put some new sheathing down. We're gonna put some new felt down. We're gonna put some new shingles down. Get rid of that right there, and then I'll be able to give them a bid to repair that. But first, they want to address the source first. Always remember, you need to address the source first before you start putting in new drywall and painting and doing all that good stuff. But they don't care about that. They care about the source first. Let's head outside, get on the roof, show you what we're gonna do. All right, we're up here on the roof. As you can see, the shingles on this roof, they need to be replaced. They're worn. Unlike a lot of these properties, they don't really care about that. They care about are they causing damage to the inside. And if they're causing damage to the inside, then they want to do something about it. But right now, we got damage in one area, and that's this area right here. So what we want to do is, as you can see this area is dipped in. It's dipped in here. What's happened is, it looks as if someone tried to stack shingles on top of the area that's messed up. See, it just got them laying here, a layer of shingles. But what we're gonna do is, we're gonna remove this area, we're gonna remove the shingles from this area, put down new sheathing because I'm sure that it's warped. As you can see, we got a hump here, we got a hump there. And what we'll do is, we'll go get our tools, we'll get to work taking this off. See, this is all I need to pull that roof up. Pull it up. Okay, I'm gonna take those shingles off, and then I'm gonna take that felt roof off, and then I'm gonna cut that board out. I don't even have to cut it out. Might just be able to pull it out. We're gonna see when we get up there. All right, now we're gonna start by taking these shingles off. As you can see, we got holes. They had a tarp here before, and what they did was they took the tarp off. They just laid some shingles over top of there. But as you can see, there are holes in here. You may not be able to see there. There's little holes all over the place. And you got a nail here, you know, and that's just, water can just go right up underneath there. You got stacks of shingles right here. And they just stuff those under there. We're taking off these shingles. We want to start here. This is the row that we want to take off. You want to start 2 rows up. So if I want to take this off, I got to get the nails out of these 2 rows up. So I'm going to get these pretty. Once you get this row loose, then we'll go And we'll do the same thing for these ones. But the only thing is, once we get these taken out, we're just gonna rip the other ones out because we're gonna replace those anyway. These ones are gonna stay, so we just wanna get the nails out of these ones because these ones are tucked underneath there and they caught on as well. So we're gonna get the nails out of this row. Once I get the row that one out of there, we're gonna tear all these rest of these out of here. We're just gonna tear them out of there. Okay, made a discovery. This shingle roof has about 3 layers on right here though. So evidently they kept trying to cover up the bad part with more shingles. Like, let's not replace, you know, the sheathing. Let's just stack shingle. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. That will stop the problem. Wrong answer. They should have been replaced the plywood here. We got to rip this thing out though. See, we got our first line out. Everything from this point down is coming out. And we're gonna put it back. Seeing how they stacked the shingle up. Gonna try to match it up as close as possible. Stop this leak. They put felt paper on top of the shingle. They got felt paper on top of the shingle. Who did this? Who did this? Who did this? Raise your hand. Right now, raise your hand. Okay. What I thought. Nobody wants to claim this crap. We'll keep going. All right, I'm just discovering more and more stuff. Like, you think you're gonna do one thing, and then it's just another thing, and then it's after another thing. But we're gonna get it done. See, in my opinion, this whole roof needs to be done over. Like, it really needs to be done over. This is terrible, man. They just chipped and put pieces in, and who knows what that's gonna look like when I take that up right there. Who knows what this is gonna look like when I take this off right here. I can just only imagine. But I'm gonna try my best to tie this stuff in and to, I'm gonna try my best to tie it in. I'm gonna take this out of here. As you can see, we got damage coming from here because water's seeping in the crack of here, rolling under there, and then this had a shingle on top of it, so it was rolling underneath the shingle, which rolled right down into there and caused this little damage here, right here. Yep, that's what it did. So I gotta take that out. Whatever, catch up. Well, okay, got the shingle off, about 3 layers. And this roof is, I mean, it's like a jigsaw puzzle the way they got this thing. And here's the reason. You got water seeping in. You see, all of this is wet. But if you step right here, you're going through there. You see? Go right through there. And it's like that on a couple different spots. If you step in and it's sinking, that's why you're getting these dips here. What we're gonna cut this whole section out from here, because this seems to be the top. We're gonna cut it out from here on over and go down on the joist there. We're just gonna replace this whole section. We're gonna put the felt down, and then we're gonna put a layer of shingle on. We're gonna stack these shingles back up like this, but I'm gonna try to match them as close as possible. But man, as I'm sitting here, I'm really trying to figure out like what was going through these guys' heads as they put this together. Like who done this? Like, what were they? I'm just trying to figure out what were they thinking. Hey, Timmy. Reach down there and grab me a couple more of those shingles. Ain't no more, Paul. What? We ain't got no more. Nope. We ain't got no more. Well, get the old ones that we got from the other place. I can get those. All right. Now, see, what we're gonna do is we're gonna place these shingles back on here and just cover up the holes. That way, we can just send the order in and send it to that guy and he can process it so we can be done and get our money. Hell, we got another whole case of moonshine. See, son, if you just listen to me, we can get the money. All we have to do is just put the shingle back up there. We stack them up yay high, and that way it'll keep the rain from going down in their holes. That'll fix it. I've seen it done. Yep. All we gotta do is stack them up, and that way, I got it, Paul. What we can do is, we can get those other shingles and we could stack them up about yay high. That'll keep the water from seeping down in them there holes. That's what I just said. All right, we can get home because Mom's cooking supper. All right, and I got a case of moonshine. Calling my name. You hear me, son? You know I wouldn't tell you nothing wrong. I know, Paul. Don't be watching that television, listen to all those stupid people. Nope. I don't be watching that TV, not me. You listen to me, all right? And then you get good jobs like this and do good work like me. I believe you, Paul. Okay. All right. Let's do it. All right, we got the board down. We forgot to start recording. We were taking photos. We got our sheathing down. We're putting down our felt. And we're about to put down the shingles, and then we're out of here. All right, now it's a wrap. I know you might be saying, man, why is it so dark? That's because we just started too late. Time caught up with us. Another thing is we had to run to the store and buy another pack of shingles because we thought we brought all the shingle that we needed, but we didn't bring all the shingle that we needed, so we had to run to the store. We could have been like little Timmy and Paul, and use some old ones, but we didn't want to do that, so we used new shingle. Thing is, there were 3 layers of shingles on here. We were either going to have to put 3 more layers on here to get a straight line, or we were going to have to make sure that we tied in on point and get a little crooked inside here so that we can get it so everything would line up. So we just decided to tie in straight and get a little crooked in the middle in order for it to come together. Came together nice. We're done. We still got all the trash up here, so which is why we'll be back tomorrow with the dump trailer, and we'll chuck it all off in the dump trailer and we'll haul it to the landfill, and that'll be it. We got it done as usual. I like to get a little more footage when we come back and maybe show you all this in the daylight, but if we happen to not get footage because we want to go ahead and push this video through, we won't have any video footage. Most likely we won't be back in the daytime recording. We'll be off doing something else, or we'll have somebody else come back over here and clean up and take after photos. All right, we're back. It's a couple days later. We got a lot of rain. You know, that's why we worked through the night, the other night, because we knew that it was gonna rain the next day. So we went on ahead and got that finished. But we're here, we cleaned up, and this is the finish. Like I said, this has like 3 layers of shingles. All of them are bad. We tied it in best we could. We got it lined up as best we could. The best thing is there is no leak anymore, and that was our goal, to not have a leak. You know, the whole roof needs to be replaced, you know, in my opinion, but who am I? You know, they say, Charles, can you replace an entire roof? Just you. I says, you know, well, does a fat man float? They say, can a cat do a backflip? Can a goat scream like it's being kidnapped? So, my point proven. I'm the opposite of that. I can't replace a roof. I can patch a roof, but if I had to replace a roof, I have a couple contractors that do roof, and they know how to replace a whole roof, do the whole thing, everything. That's just not my specialty. But as always, this was a roof patch job done by me and my partner, Trey. And as always, I'm Charles, the Charles King Property Preservation. Till next time. If you enjoyed this video and you look forward to seeing more videos just like this one on a daily and weekly, hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and subscribe. We enjoy your subscription.